I'm calling this simple, easy recipe for miso soup, vegetable miso soup with no dashi, so that's wrong. So it's not true miso soup without dashi, but we're going to get some flavor in there with all the vegetables, firm tofu, silky, whatever you like, tomatoes, peppers, miso paste, whichever one you like, the dark, the light, and these baby clams. I'm opposed to using anything that is pre-cooked, but I found these in the Asian supermarket and I want to see if they have any flavor at all. So sometimes it's difficult to find those baby clams. And over here we have water. So we're going to boil up all of the vegetables. You may say, why are you using red cabbage? It was in the refrigerator, and you know, you can do whatever you want. Cabbage tastes good to me. You can do any kind of vegetables in here. You want to add broccoli, cauliflower, string beans, whatever. And we hold off with the tomato, clams, and the tofu and the miso until the very, very end. So that's 1.5 quarts of water. After it boils down, it'll probably come down to a quart, and that'll make me happy. And oh, I forgot one other ingredient, very important. It's shrimp and clams. So I'm using 16 to 20 or 21 or 25 count shrimps. It doesn't matter. Split them down the back, clean them, and then I dice them because easier to eat in the soup. I don't want to put whole shrimps in there. People will take a whole shrimp. This way you can share nicely. And the larger the shrimp, the bigger the dice, so that's good. This will go in towards the end also. The shells from the shrimps you will put in just that much water. And what's that going to do? That's going to give you some stock. Why would you throw out those shells? They're very important. They give off flavor. And this will help this soup with a little more flavor than not. So that'll simmer for a few minutes. This is going to boil until the vegetables are just a little al dente, but if you want them soft, just cook them longer. So that's it for right now until all of this is done. We don't want to waste time watching this. 1 teaspoon of salt. And we'll see later if it was the right amount, because the miso does taste salty. So we'll make the adjustments later. And as far as the shrimps have been simmering for about 10 minutes, which is plenty. Just take them and pour the stock into there. Now we have a little flavor of shrimps to help the other shrimps that will be in there. Now I tasted that. It has a nice vegetable flavor. That's good. Put in the clams, the tomatoes, a little bit of green pepper because green peppers are strong, but if you like more, do whatever you want. In cooking, you can mix and match flavors as long as they work together. I'll let that simmer for a minute. Then we'll take out of that with the chinois so I can work the miso at the very end. Without leaving lumps in there, And I certainly don't want to mix it in there and break anything up. So we'll put it in here, the stock without the vegetables, add the miso, put it back, serve it. You can add scallions to this, they belong in there. But when I open my refrigerator, I can't blame it on anybody. The ones I had in there, they were there too long. I went away for a few days. Anyway, always put scallions in this. I'm going to give this 2 minutes and then I'm going to finish it. So I've got about 1 more minute to go. Don't forget the shrimps. They're only going to take a minute at the most. You could triple up on the shrimps if you want. But for me, this is vegetable miso with a little seafood flavoring. You want to have a lot of seafood flavoring? Go right ahead and put 3 cups in there.